Map out. To plan in detail. Sarah decided to map out her study schedule to stay organized for the exams. The company will map out its future goals during the annual meeting. See through. To recognize the truth behind a disguise or lie. Emma could easily see through his fake smile and knew something was wrong. Good friends will always see through your tough days and stand by you. Weigh in. To offer an opinion or advice. The teacher asked everyone to weigh in on the topic before making a final decision. Experts were invited to weigh in on the new environmental policy. Measure up. To meet a required standard. The new employee didn't quite measure up to the company's high expectations. No one seemed to measure up to the legendary teacher who retired last year. Zone out. To lose focus or concentration. I tend to zone out during long and boring meetings. He completely zoned out while staring at the rain through the window. Play down. To make something seem less significant. The company tried to play down the seriousness of the data breach. She played down her success, even though everyone knew it was impressive. Follow through. To complete something you've started. If you start this project, make sure you follow through with it. He promised to help, but he didn't follow through on his offer. Come up with. To invent or suggest an idea. We need to come up with a creative solution for this problem. She came up with a brilliant idea for the marketing campaign. Stand out. To be noticeably different or superior. Her dedication and hard work make her stand out in the team. The bright red dress made her stand out in the crowd. Get across. To clearly communicate an idea or message. The teacher used a diagram to get across the complex concept. He struggled to get his point across during the heated debate. Emma had always been the kind of person who loved planning her future. She knew success didn't happen by chance, so one weekend, she sat down to map out her goals, from landing her dream job to traveling the world. Of course, when she shared her ambitious plans, some people tried to play down the challenges, making them sound smaller than they actually were. But Emma had learned to see through false encouragement and half-hearted advice. She stayed focused. At a family dinner, her older brother was quick to weigh in with his opinions, as always, giving advice on interviews, even though no one had asked. Emma listened politely but couldn't help but zone out halfway through his never-ending speech. She later realized she needed to brush up on her interview skills, especially her speaking confidence and body language, so she could measure up to the company's high expectations. Determined to succeed, Emma created a detailed action list and promised herself to follow through on every single step. When unexpected problems came her way, she had to come up with creative solutions on the spot. On interview day, Emma walked into the room with confidence, determined to stand out from the sea of candidates. She made sure to express her ideas clearly, so her thoughts would get across without confusion. In the end, her efforts paid off. Emma got the job not because of luck, but because she planned, followed through, and let her true talents shine. Before launching the new product, the company had to map out every detail of the marketing strategy. I completely zoned out during the lecture. I couldn't focus at all. She worked hard to get across the message to the entire team. No matter how difficult the project is, he always manages to follow through and complete it. I stumbled upon an old diary while I was cleaning. I didn't expect to come across it. The manager tried to play down the seriousness of the issue during the meeting. I need to brush up on my French before the trip to Paris next month. He may look friendly, but I can easily see through his hidden intentions. If you'd like to weigh in on this topic, feel free to share your opinion. Her creative ideas always stand out in a room full of ordinary thinkers.